Hello everybody, and welcome back to a very special video. Today I'll be trying all 16 flavors of Cheerios. All 16. I had no idea that there were this many flavors of Cheerios. And the funny part is this isn't even all of them. At my stores they didn't have, I think 3 of the flavors. Toasted coconut, banana nut, and fruity. I was on the lookout for them and they just do not exist where I live apparently. I've been on a Cheerios kick since the last video I made. The organic video where I talk about Honey Nut Cheerios, and I wanted regular Cheerios because I was like, I haven't had regular Cheerios in a bit. Let's go check it out. And I went to the cereal aisle at my local supermarket, and holy crap, the entire aisle was Cheerios. Yeah, sure, you got your Post brand stuff and your Kellogg's, but General Mills Cheerios take up 3/4 of the aisle for some reason. I went there expecting to buy one, and I bought 16. So today, I'll be ranking all 16 of them, eating them, talking about them. I looked up a little bit of the history of Cheerios, and it's very interesting. All right, so let us get started. I have a very interesting way to open my Cheerios very aggressively. I draw my knife out of my sheath, and here we go. Oh, okay. Haha, you know what's funny? This is actually already open because I had a... This is actually my second take, but you weren't supposed to know that. All right, so I have a mini bowl and spoon to try all this stuff. Sorry, hopefully that wasn't very loud. So we're gonna be, hopefully you don't mind me opening them instead of doing some sort of editing magic, because I'd rather just talk to the people. Let's try. So basically what I'm thinking is I'm going to have these. That's way too many. I'm not gonna eat that many right now. I'm putting back. The first cereal sin, don't do that, but I'm doing it anyways. I'm going to be putting these as, this one at least is my benchmark. I'm going to put all the boxes in order of how I like them. This one I'm going to put right down the middle, but put down so you don't see it very much because that's a lot on the screen. This is the special heart healthy edition that has little hearts in it. When I eat these Cheerios, I will be showing you what they look like up close because there's some interesting flavors. There's some interesting stuff here. Do I just, yeah, I'm gonna. Oh. My mouth is so dry. Holy crap. That's why you... That made my mouth is already dry. Did I spill on myself? I did spill on myself. Oh well. I didn't expect my mouth to become immediately a desert. It vacuumed all of the moisture and took it into the Cheerios, and they said, there you go. Yeah, I mean, they're good. I love me some original Cheerios. They're really good for you. They're very heart healthy or whatever. I don't even know if they're actually good for you. They may or may not be actually good for you. But yeah, those are absolutely fine. Let's break in to the Honey Nut Cheerios. As I talk about these, let me talk about the history of Cheerios. They started in 1941, invented by... When I looked this up, I was very confused because they called him a physicist, a physicist working for General Mills, and I was like, okay, I guess physicist it is. And he developed, get this, a puffer gun. It was called the puffer gun. 1941, they were called Cheerios. Let me put up on screen the cover, or the cereal box from 1941. Very interesting. They changed the name to Cheerios in 1945. Yeah, I just think it's cool. They've been going around for that long. It's the same, but slightly better. So I'm going to put Honey Nut Cheerios. Or I guess this is going to be best. This is going to be worst. So right now, Cheerios, Honey Nut Cheerios, slightly better because, you know, they just are the slightly better version of Cheerios. I can't see what's on the screen. Oh well. Frosted. Call me Ash Ketchum because I caught all the Cheerios. Well, not all of them. I'm the Cheerio man, I guess. Is this cardboard cut? I will say I'm very prone to getting cardboard cuts from any sort of anything. So the chances that I got a cardboard cut out of 16 bags of Cheerios or boxes of Cheerios very high. Already happened once. Alright, I'm gonna put a tally up. How many cardboard cuts has Anthony gotten throughout this video? You know what? Screw the bowl. I'm just going in for a handful because I'm not trying to eat that many Cheerios today. Oh my goodness. This is so, oh my, oh so sweet. Yeah, it is. Holy crap. I had Frosted Cheerios as a kid, I think. Wow. That's a little too sweet for me. That's like sugary candy snack kind of thing. Interesting. See, here, my factors, I think, are, I would say texture, but they're all the same besides a couple of these. All of them are just the same with different flavors. So I think my ranking is going to be just enjoyment. How much do I bring it? Does Cheerios bring a smile to my face when I take a bite out of it? A bite out of it or take a bite of a bunch of them. So I'm going to put this one above regular Cheerios, but below Honey Nut Cheerios. These two, this box won't close. These two are interchangeable for me, honestly, because I don't know if yeah, I'll adjust my final rankings later, but that's what we're looking like right now. Multigrain. This I actually talked about in my last video, and I found them. These are basically like the quote-unquote organic Cheerios, gluten-free and such. I think all of these are gluten-free, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm very excited to try all these because I love Cheerios, but when you go to the store and literally the whole aisle is filled with freaking just Cheerios. I don't even know, like, honestly, I don't even know what to expect. My stomach is gonna be just, like, please stop. This has oats, millet, rice, sorghum, and corn in it, and that's a lot of stuff. 5 whole grains. I'm interested to see what we're looking at with, oh, I dropped one. Oh, that's really good. Holy crap. Still slightly sweet, but like genuinely. I thought this would be like, you know what you expect when you like think of multigrain, it just being like, that's the only appeal of it. Let me put this to the side. The only appeal of it, if it's lots of multigrain, it's healthy, tastes like crap. It makes you want to like immediately run to the bathroom because there's so much fiber in it, but it's good. Sorry if I'm reaching. I put these really far away. This is what I'm looking at right now. Frosted, blah, blah, blah. I think multigrain is literally Honey Nut Cheerios, but healthier. I don't know. I guess that's a bonus. I'll put it there for now. I'm really excited because like the way I'm doing this and the way I ordered how I'm going to be eating them is like the weirdness factor. Because like all those are kind of, I bet you've probably seen those before. If not, have had them yourself. Bring back the knife. I bet you've seen those before, but a lot of these closer to this end, I don't even know. A couple of these are even brand new. Like I looked up on the General Mills website and they're like, oh yeah, this came out like last week. I didn't know do people anticipate the new Cheerios drop? Like, is that a thing? People waiting in line at the supermarket for the new Cheerios flavor to come out? Chocolate. So this is, I'm guessing, just regular Cheerios, but chocolate. Like they're trying to compete with, I guess, like Cocoa Puffs here or something like that. That's really freaking good. Oh, and they have little hearts in there too. That's cute. I don't even know where to put this. What the heck? This is the thing. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this because I like it, but this isn't Cheerios to me. This is like, when I think of Cheerios, I think of something like Honey Nut or regular, and so like multigrain falls in that category, but the chocolate throws in a curve. Mr. General Mill goes, there's something new, and I'm like, oh, thanks, Mr. General Mill. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this right above regular Cheerios, but not above Honey Nut, because Honey Nut is, I don't know, this is classic. This is what I want. This is what I need. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, Honey Nut. And I'm like, did I just say that? Yes, I did. Craving the Honey Nut Cheerios. So that's what I'm looking like. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing. Blueberry. That's what I'm doing. This is where I am apprehensive, because all of these are kind of normal. Cereals are multigrain and honey and oats and chocolate stuff, frosted stuff. This is where we get into the weirdness. We're getting into the fruit flavored section of the video, because I kind of did it so it was like kind of normal. You kind of think you know what you're going on, and then progressively it gets just mind-boggling. Like, why would you even do that? Like, who cereals this kind of thing? Blueberry. I don't know. I'm hoping this tastes like Boo Berry. I don't know if any of you guys know that Halloween, that seasonal Halloween cereal. And ooh, this worries me, because fruity stuff can get messed up so easily when it's processed. It says it uses real blueberry puree, but do I trust them? Not as far as I can throw them. That's a saying, right? I can't trust you as far as I can throw you. Something like that. Sure it is. I'm gonna cry. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that's really not good. I figured that if there was a bad one, it would be in the fruity section. Ooh, buddy. It's terrible. Imagine some sort of, it's so processed. They say they use real stuff, but they definitely add some natural flavoring. It doesn't taste like blueberries. I had blueberries yesterday with lunch because I love blueberries. That's not blueberry. Oh, very last. Oh, so very last. You are going so very last. It's not even funny. And I have a feeling that your fruity friends are going to join you. All right, so that is at the end so far. I will show you, at this point I'm not going to be able to bring all of the boxes at once, so I will show you the ranking at the end. I'm getting worried. Very berry. It has a blueberry on the back, so I assume they use similar. Here we go. I guess I really kind of ditched the knife idea. I thought it was going to be a funny bit. I'll use the knife, but it's just inconvenient. It's not good. I realize now, as I was checking out of the store with my cart that was entirely filled with Cheerios, people were giving me weird looks. Like, the cashier that was checking me out, like, she didn't say anything. Because of the mask, I only saw her eyes, but her eyes were the only things I needed to see to know that she was judging me. Don't judge me in my tastes. I wanted Cheerios. Oh, God, but not these Cheerios. You know what? That's not bad. This is 100 times better than the blueberry, but that's not saying much, because that one is like, if here's the scale, blueberry's over here. Welcome to the first edition of Anthony's Weird Story Hour, starring Anthony. We're not talking about blueberry. Blueberry's the cousin that shows up to the family holiday and you're like, ooh. He's got like a tattoo on his like neck or something. It was a mistake after high school and he was like, I was in Cancun and I got a tattoo. That was my story. Thank you for listening. I'm gonna put these, this might be surprising because I thought I was gonna hate these, but I'm gonna put these above frosted Cheerios because, yeah, because these are just too sweet. This I could see myself eating. It is very sweet, but it gives me a little something more than just straight up sugar. Oh boy, there's so many boxes. There's so many boxes. You know what's crazy? There's even more behind me. What are we getting halfway through? 3, 6, 7, 8. This is the halfway point. I have water now. Apple cinnamon. So this is basically trying to compete with Apple Jacks, I assume. I haven't had Apple Jacks since I was probably like 6. And I didn't even really like them back then.
If you want to know my tastes, I eat oatmeal every day for breakfast. That's the kind of stuff that I do. I'm not a
big apple cinnamon kind of guy. I will say on the back of these boxes, it's really cool stuff. Like on the very berry, let me grab this one real quick. It's a cool like basket with berries and stuff. This is an O made of cinnamon. I appreciate that kind of little flavor that they give the boxes. It kind of makes it inviting. Like, hey, come spend $60 on Cheerios. Ooh, that smells good. That really smells good. Okay. All right. That's the good stuff. But little preview, because spoiler alert, I guess, for this video. There is just cinnamon Cheerios. The cinnamon hits really nice, but the apple kind of makes it a bit wonky. So I'm gonna put this. See, the problem with ranking these is that if I'm depending on how I'm feeling in the morning, I would choose any one of these. If I wake up in a blueberry mood, I'm gonna have the blue, and that's a bad example. I hated those. If I wake up and I'm like, I'm feeling kind of fruity or something, I don't know why you would. I would go for the very berry, but if I was feeling like something cinnamony, I would go for this. But because this is a show and I have to narrow it down, I'm gonna put these above the chocolate. This and the chocolate, I think, are interchangeable in my opinion. Oh my goodness, there's so many boxes. I realized as soon as I got home, I was talking with my family and I was like, I hope you guys are excited for Cheerios because this is all we're eating for the next month.
If we're had to hunker down and not leave the house, like we already don't. We got Cheerios. So many Cheerios.
Let's push these back to the side. My mind is so sporadic with the way I'm thinking right now because there's just so many Cheerios in front of my face. Here, this scares me because this is a combination of two of the ones that we have already had in a way. Strawberry chocolate. This is a new flavor. Does it say right there? Limited edition. And on the General Mills website, when I was looking it up, they advertise this as their new flavor. So, let's see how much R&D they did. And if they actually tested this or if they just kind of said, strawberries and chocolate, those go together. Let's make a cereal. Let's see. Oh boy, I need to take a drink of water. All of the Cheerio flavors, I'm getting all of everything. And you know, whoa. I will be showing you what these cereals look like I said, because a lot of these are kind of wonky looking, or kind of jarring to first, because you have your picture of Cheerios and you look and you're like, that's not what I know. That's not my comfort. That's out of my comfort zone. Which this is, oh my goodness, strawberry and chocolate. I got an equal little bit of both. What? I'm confused because it's kind of good, but strange. Let me get a little bit. One of the strawberry, one of the chocolate, because we know what the chocolate tastes like. It's the same as the chocolate one. I gotta go in again, because I'm not entirely certain of that. I'm confused. My tongue is confused. You only really taste the chocolate unless you get a lot of the strawberry ones. So that's close, please. And if you notice, this box is bigger than the rest. This is the only size they sold this in. So clearly they're like, someone did a Hail Mary with the strawberry chocolate Cheerios, and their job is probably on the line, and so they're like, sell it! Sell all of it! The box won't close, and that is an issue for me. There we go. It's not good, but it's not bad. It's so neutral for me because it's the chocolate one, and it's not even like better, it's different. It's like it doesn't have that condensed one flavor. Your mouth is just like strawberry chocolate, and then you hit it with the uppercut of the mix, and you're like, what is happening? It's a sensory overload. I'm going to put it below regular Cheerios. I'm going to put us below Very Berry. This is, they tried to combine two and they made it worse than both of them, in my opinion. Obviously, these are my opinions, so if you want to go out and try this for yourself, I don't even recommend trying this for yourself. just trust me on this one. I don't know if you want. I got to put all this stuff to the side. I got bowls and knives and crap. I'm going to put this away for right now. Well, I have to sheath my weapon. I must offer this back to the knife gods. Yeah, whew. All right, let's push these. I'm having a heck of a time pushing these freaking boxes back. All right, moving on. Oh, I'm on this side now. Here's where we get to some interesting flavors. Here, as I alluded to earlier, are the basic just cinnamon. I assume I will put these higher than... Oh, wow, that was a cardboard cut. I think, what is on this? Board games? And something, oh, they're like, I guess, puzzles. Thank you. Cheerios. I assume I'm going to put these higher than the apple cinnamon because the one, downside to the apple cinnamon was the fact that there was that apple little bit of it. So let's see what... Ooh, these are going to be good. I can tell already these are going to be good. Instant number one. Oh my God. Oh, those are so good. Because the appliness in the apple cinnamon is too fake for me. It's too... that was the thing about all of the berry and the fruit stuff, is that it's just a little too fake for me. But this... They struck gold. I'm not going to be able to pull all these back, but that's going number one. We found our number one. For now, we'll see. Here is an interesting one that I was excited to try. Chocolate peanut butter. This, I guess, is Cheerios' response. I don't know when these came out, but Cheerios' response to the Reese's Puff cereal, which that commercial has a special place in my heart from when I was a kid. Freaking... love that stuff. So let's see if this is as good as it or not. If they want me to get into I don't think they want me to get into it. It's knife time. You know what? I knew this would come in handy at some point. I'm trying not to kill myself. Okay. I absolutely botched the opening, but that's, you know what? I'll deal with that later. Whoa. That smells like a smell. Let's, oh boy. These feel different. These feel puffier and light. Did the clouds just change? The lighting changed. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh God. That's so bad. That's not good at all. That's worse than the blueberry. So what makes it bad isn't the flavor per se. It's the fact that there's the texture of the Cheerio. Remember when I said earlier that I'm not going to rank it on texture because they're all the same? This broke the rule. He did not stay in line with the rest of the Cheerios. He decided to go off to Puffland because, like, Reese's Puffs, they are kind of the puffier thing, as in Reese's Puffs. But that's not what Cheerios are. When you bite into it, when you have a handful of Cheerios or something, you don't expect it to kind of just in your mouth. You want that crunch, not the... So yeah, terrible, bad, worst, absolute worst. I didn't think I was going to hate on Cheerios because all of these have been, at worst, mediocre. That's just bad. Oh, that's just bad. All right, let's hope Maple does a little bit better. Oh, boy. Oh, I need water after that one. I'm sorry. If you like that cereal, I'm sorry, but you know. No. Now let's go on to Maple. This one I find interesting because I like maple things. If I go to like a donut place and they have maple donuts, I'm all over it. I'm all over it. So this could go two ways. It could taste like fake weirdness and taste terrible, or it could be the best one. You know what? It could go either way. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. It smells not the worst. I don't know why, like, you wouldn't think that I'd get full from Cheerios, but after having just an overload of sensory punches to the tongue, so much. They're onto something here, I think. I'm going for a little bit more. I'm curious. A lot of these aren't clear cut to be like, ooh, yes or no. It's like, let me see. That's really good. That's really good. Wow. I didn't expect that at all. I'm gonna put that. Let's see. Do I put that above or below multigrain? This is the question, because this is a high tier cereal. But what do we do? Leave a comment if you want to tell me where to put it. I'm excited. Like this is good. I'm excited to have this more. A lot of these, I am excited that I have all of these to have them even more. So I'm gonna put this for right now. I'm gonna put this below multigrain. Let me show you my range. Let me pull out all the boxes and show you what we're looking at so far. So putting my blade away. Let's see where we're at right now. Top three right now: cinnamon, multigrain, and maple. Bottom two, blueberry and chocolate peanut butter. Get out of here. Get out of here. So here's what we're looking at right now with still, oh my goodness, 4 boxes of cereal left. So let's put this away for now. Holy crap, that's so much cereal. Oh my God, it just kind of hit me how much cereal I have because of how much I've been eating. This is where we get to a section that I'd like to call different. I tried to come up with something on the spot and my brain said, no, here's one word that describes it. Where the texture thing might actually come into play again because they have added little oat crunch. Let me see if I can, with flakes and crunchy oat and almond clusters. So shaved almonds, these little flakes and oat clusters. I'm excited for that because I apparently have the taste of an 80-year-old man and love me some like granola and stuff. These ones I'm excited for because it kind of throws a wrench in the formula of Cheerios where it is just, let's throw you a different flavor. This time it's, let's throw you a different texture with a little something different. So these I assume to be, it's just Honey Nut Cheerios, but with extra stuff. So I'm excited to show you this up close to show you what this stuff looks like. I'm gonna grab, I guess I'm going to be handsy with my cereal. I want to get one of these clusters. So let's see what this tastes like. This is really making me think. I didn't think I'd be having to move the gears in my brain as much as I do for talking about freaking Cheerios. You know, yeah, these aren't as good as regular Honey Nut Cheerios because there's just more happening. When you want Honey Nut Cheerios, you want something basic. You want something that you know what it is. Classic. Everyone knows what Honey Nut Cheerios tastes like. And if you don't, well, you should because they're good. Not sponsored, but I wish I was. Yeah, these are good. These are definitely good. I'm going to put these below chocolate, but above regular, because it gives me a little, oh no, my cinnamon Cheerios. I'm going to put these, yeah, like this. I'm going to throw this in the way. The crunch is going there. Oh my goodness. I got to like get up and like do something here. What the heck? Ah, there goes my cereal. All right. Here is what we're looking at right now. Bam. All right, I'm gonna organize this real quick and I'll be right back because holy crap, there's so much cereal here. Give me a second. crap. Okay, all right, that actually took a lot longer than I thought because there's so much going on here. Thank you for sticking with me so far. If you have made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Let's get onto what I think I'm the most excited for, and I saved it to the end, I guess, not on purpose, but because it's in the different category. Oat Crunch. This is kind of what I think that the where is it? The Medley Crunch, which is what the extra stuff was trying to do, but this time they just put it on the Cheerio itself, which is a wrench in the formula, but I think in a good way. Instead of just God, I can't open it. Instead of just adding something to it, just to add like texture and stuff, they add something onto the Cheerios, which I think is a great idea. Ah, that sucks. Well, whatever, I'll just reach in. So this, I'm expecting to be what the Medley Crunch wanted to be, but wasn't, and I'm very excited. Surprisingly bland. Surprisingly tastes like almost nothing. Oh, I was so excited for you. Look on the back. That looks so good. What the heck? You really let me down with that one, Cheerios. I'm gonna put that one equal to regular Cheerios. I put a little bit bigger, one above because of the crunch factor. But yeah, that's just meh. It's just fine. All right, down to our final two. Second Oat Crunch, except this time with cinnamon. And you know what? This could be a contender for number 1. I love the cinnamon one. And my mouth, oh my God, there's just so much going on. There's so much to palate. Oh, these Oat Crunch ones are gonna be the end of me. They don't want me to open them. Knife time. Whoa. Thank you for sticking with me, by the way, as well. Like, I know this video is long, but there's so many cereal flavors that we have to get through. The power of knife. That's what I gotta say. Oh, and yeah, it looks cool. I'm gonna show you this, obviously, but dang. Oh, interesting. They tell you they use the multigrain Cheerios with adding the rolled oats and cinnamon. That's great. That's good. But nothing too spectacular at the same time. I'm going to put this a couple spaces ahead of it because it has the cinnamon factor to it. So I'm going to put it above chocolate. I'll show you all these rankings obviously at the end. But oh my God, I have so much cereal. Oh my God, I have so much cereal. Finally, last but maybe least, who knows, is just multigrain Cheerios with strawberries. Multigrain Cheerios is already my number 2 spot, so this might be closer or farther depending on what the strawberries do to enhance the flavor. I think I'm delirious. I think these Cheerios are making me delirious. Oh no, dude. The bag ripped all the way down to the bottom. Ah, crap. I'll deal with that later. All right, let's see what we got going on here. We got a little bit of strawberry. Let's see what's going on with these. Oh no. Okay, I immediately know where this is gonna go. Right in between the very berry and the chocolate strawberry. It just is meh. All right, let me bring all of the, oh my God, all of these cereals back. No, that's the second time. Let's bring it back to get the whole gang in on this. Ah, crap, dude. Oh, they're everywhere. Oh, nuts. Here's what we're looking at right now. And here's what I think are my final ranking. It doesn't even fit on the table. This does not even fit on my kitchen table. I'm gonna hold it. All right, so here's what we're looking at. The worst to recap, chocolate peanut butter, just absolutely disgusting. Like, there's no reason. There's no reason. Just get a Reese's peanut butter cup if you're feeling like it. Blueberry, yeah, these are just equally gross. Frosted Cheerios are just overbearing and a lot. Like, past blueberry, they're not bad. Like, in this end where I can't move my hand, maybe I can. Like, chocolate strawberry onward, like, to, like, regular, like, up to here. It's like, these are good. These are fine. They're not bad, but it's not like I'm excited to eat it. It's just kind of there. But then, so, like, that's kind of what we're looking at here. Here is, like, they got something. They got a little something going for it, but it's, like, fine. But here is where we get to the good stuff. Honey Nut Cheerios still really show up to this. They're like, hey, we're still here. We're good. And I'm like, yeah, you are. Yes, you are. So we're going to put them right there. Cinnamon were the best, in my opinion. I think that it took the Honey Nut Cheerio recipe and just tweaked a little bit, add a little bit of cinnamon to it, add that little twist. That's all you really need. That's all the Cheerio. When we think about Cheerios, what is the philosophy behind Cheerios? It's a little O that makes you smile, and you just really want to have a nice day once you eat them. And that's what the Cinnamon Cheerios did. So I think they did their job. They excelled at it. I'm proud of it. It's like a child to me. I watch him grow up. I watch him go to college, and I like it. I say good job. Well, hopefully more than just good job, because, you know, encouragement. But yeah, my mind is going on forever. So I'm going to wrap this up as soon as I can. Thank you for joining me. And here's so much cereal. Oh my God, so much cereal. So thank you for watching me, the now self-proclaimed Cheerio man, review all 16 flavors of Cheerios in one video. So now you know which ones to try and which ones to not. And hopefully I can find the other 3 flavors that we're missing. So thanks for joining me. If you like this video, please be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one for something very, very special. I'll see you then.